Often I like to use the analogy of a battery to explain energy conservation to my patients. This concept is often very easy to understand and relate to because almost all of us carry cell phones that require charging daily. No matter what your condition, a cabbage, multiple sclerosis, cancer, morbid obesity, depression, a bad knee, even a difficult pregnancy, here's how my explanation typically goes as an occupational therapist when working with my patients. You wake up in the morning having a charged battery. Ideally, most of the time it is at 100% charge, but that might not necessarily be the case all the time either. Sometimes you may have had, say, a bad night's rest, get woken up in the middle of the night by pain or other symptoms. Whatever the reason, you might even wake up feeling just like 95% charge or 90%, even 80%. But that is what you're left with for the day to work with, and the battery will continue to discharge very slowly. Even if you do absolutely nothing and sit idle, your smartphone battery continues to drain and go down. The same goes for all of us. We will naturally get tired and eventually, whether in a couple of hours, half a day, end of the day, or if you have insomnia, several days, we will all eventually need to rest and sleep. So knowing that the battery goes down, we should consciously make choices in the activities we do and spend our energy wisely. When you get out of bed, that takes some energy. If you have a physical disability, for example, a spinal cord injury, getting out of bed is much harder and takes more energy from you. Brushing your teeth, that takes some energy. Taking a shower, even more energy. Before even lunchtime, if you decide to say clean up your house, then you'll probably be zapped and be down and have less than say 50%. Can you get this energy back? Well, with the battery, you can top it off and charge it, right? The same can kind of apply to for us. We can take a break, take a rest, or even take a nap. But we should not overdo this either, or we may mess up our sleep routine, making it harder to go to sleep by bedtime. And everyone has to manage their battery percentage, not just those who are sick, ill, or even have any condition. Even healthy individuals have to manage their battery the moment they wake up. As modern life can feel like we are even busier than before, it may nearly be impossible to get everything that we want done on our list. Yes, even something that may seem as routine as taking a shower or even a bath. As an occupational therapist, I often help and promote the occupation of taking a shower. For a good portion of those that I work with in the hospital, taking a shower can make them feel better, yes, but it can also wipe them out. My physical therapist colleagues can often attest to this if I am not mindful and say schedule a shower with the patient before their physical therapy session because they're probably too tired to do any physical therapy, just from a shower too. What patients can do is prioritize and plan their activities accordingly. Choose to do less energy intensive activities in the morning or midday and save the more energy intensive activities for later in the day. Not only can you get more out of smaller activities done earlier, but if you overdo something, you are not down for the day. Also, more energy intensive activities such as exercise or heavy cleaning may help with sleep come bedtime. Delegating activities and asking for help is another strategy that can help. Ask for assistance with activities from your spouse, family member, friend, neighbor, or local community. Given a list of 100 things to do, it is impossible to probably do all of these things as a human, and that is where prioritization comes into play. Some things call for more of our attention, say a house fire, than, say, paying our bills. And paying bills on time is more important than, say, cleaning. Feeding the dog is more important than grooming the dog. Taking your medications is more important than socializing with your friends. And this isn't all black and white or hard and fast. It depends on the individual and what needs to be done. Some things may be more important for one person and less important for another person. What if you're a procrastinator though, and you have difficulty getting things done? Well, you may feel anxious and overwhelmed and end up not getting anything done at all, right? One strategy is to use the 2-minute technique or 2-minute rule. If a task takes 2 minutes or less to get done, tackle that task first, like scheduling online bill payment or sending a text message, starting your coffee machine, turning something on, whatever it may be. If it takes less than 2 minutes, do those things first because you'll be able to accomplish more and it'll probably be easier to do and not be as overwhelming as well. And all of this comes with practice. It takes time and repetition and maybe even some routine for what may work better for you and your goals to figure out what works best from day to day. What percentage do you think your battery is at right now? And how much do you think you have left to do? If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up so I know to make more of this type of content. Thanks for watching. I'm Jeff, the OT Dude, and have a nice day.